I was brought up with defense and rebounding, and it's the thing that from day one we've tried to get a group to buy into, and they're trying. We just have some tough matchups where we played more zone this year than we ever have, and we'll get better as we go along with this program at Drake. But right now we're struggling to defensively, and both with man and zone. So, take your hat off to Illinois State. I mean, if Nick didn't prove it to us in Des Moines, he can shoot it. Proved it tonight. I mean, we were in a no-help coverage from him, and you were going to close hard enough where he had to bounce it. Still, he gets 5 looks to where he could make. I mean, it's 7 looks total. No, and he's played better for us as of late. He had 11 assists the other night against Missouri State. And it's a credit to Illinois State. When you play 40 minutes of zone, teams just don't. Offensively, you don't ever face that unless you're playing Syracuse or something. So it's really hard to get rhythm for 40 minutes. I mean, I thought we were kind of adequate first half, and in the second half we couldn't get. It took us 5.5 minutes to score, and you got to have both. You got to have a post presence, and you got to be able to punch the gaps and kick the shooters, and just it's hard to do for 40 minutes. That's great credit to Illinois State. I mean, I know somebody gave me a statistic. They're 9 of 66 for the last 66 threes, and we're like the problem solver for that. So they shot it well tonight. And again, once you get in a comfort zone, once you knock a couple down, average shooters become really good shooters. Nick is not an average shooter, though, so neither is Hunter. So difficult when it's good news and bad news when Lynch got his second foul, basically just took his 5 out and just started bouncing it at us. They had their last, I think, 6 to 8 points of the half from the free throw line because simply can't guard the bounce or aren't in the gaps enough, and then put a hand on a hip and foul. And it's smarter than that. I mean, they're trying to, that's what their plan is, so they gap it even more, and unless it's Parks or Nick, everybody else is close enough short as a driver. So we will continue to try to get better. You got 8 games to do it, but for whatever reason, matchups in basketball as you go along are unique, and for us, Illinois State's a bad matchup for us.